Hello guys. This is Docm and we are playing Farming Simulator. I was looking forward to record this episode because I just like how the episodes roll out. We got a lot of time to talk about stuff, some deep things, some discussions, and I really like it. And yeah, the viewership of these episodes is really cool. Last time I asked, how old you are, and I was surprised by the answers. I was expecting there would be more older guys around, but obviously we have a really wide age range, ranging from 12 up to 50 or older, I saw. So yeah, it's really cool that you guys hang out and are interested in the topics we are talking about. And last time, we made the silage here. I just sped up time a bit, so we are ready when we start recording. And now we got quite a bunch in there and filled our food mixer wagon here already, as you can see. But now we need to load up some of the stuff here, and I think, didn't I last time send our forklift away because it was annoying me? Yep. Now we just have that one here. Okay, we need to get it back. And yeah, guys, talk. I was reading in the newspaper this morning. Here we are. Okay, we need to drive over to the farm. Wait, we could reset it. Yeah, let's reset it. And yeah, weird stuff happened again. There was this Russian oligarch, super rich guy. He was a critic of the Kremlin. His name is Boris Berezovsky. And he was found dead in his apartment in London. And yeah, now people are suspecting that where's the shovel? There we go. That he might have been poisoned like another guy back in 2006. Let me think real quick, what was his name? Litvinenko or something, I think. He was also, they used plutonium to get rid of him. And if you read stuff like that, it's really weird, I mean, it's not proven yet or something, but you wonder, you always think, oh man, these Russians or something. But you wonder, is there other secret services around the world who would probably, refer to such means? I mean, there is more or less radical secret services. For example, the Israeli Mossad. They also have a reputation to not, not mess about. If you have some trouble with the Mossad, you might be in for some trouble. And for example, in Germany back in the days, the Stasi, the Eastern German Security Service, they also used some methods. For example, there was a football player back in the days, and he ran from East Germany to West Germany, and he died in a weird car crash where people are still thinking it was an assassination of the Secret Service there. And if you think about stuff like that, that's actually pretty crazy, right? I mean, obviously this guy knew something that was really making some people think, okay, we should definitely get rid of this guy. So, for example, what the Mossad did, they were chasing down Nazi criminals. Many of them were fleeing to South America, and a bunch of them got caught. Or, for example, what else? Or the Mossad also did attacks on terrorists in Palestine, at least what they consider terrorists. I don't want to really take a point there. This is harsh. It's a difficult topic there. Interesting speech by Obama lately about that. as well, if you heard about it. But in any case, yeah, it's really crazy if you think about it. There's actually secret services, and if you open up your mouth too much, they come for you. In our world, just, in London, it was not like he was not shot somewhere in a dark back alley or something. They just went to his house and, yeah, dispatched of him. And that is really a scary thought if you think about the power. There's sometimes, yeah, you're helpless, and this guy probably was rich, and had lots of bodyguards and whatever, but still no chance. That sometimes makes you feel really small as a human being, I have to say. But yeah, on the other hand, things like that always spur crazy conspiracy theories. People then always really take it to the next level, and that is something we might want to address a little bit as well today. How sometimes information is spread that is definitely not true, and is used and is presented in a way that it seems to be super legit, and everybody believes it. And then people refer to this and say, no, I have proof it was like this and that, and so on. And this is how often these conspiracy theories. Oop. Yo. Oh, what was that? Why was it freaking out? Says now. Get made up. For example, one of the most common one is the 9/11 thing. Lots of people claim to have found proof that it was all staged, basically, and that it was an attack conducted by the secret services themselves, by the USA themselves. I mean, I highly doubt that. I mean, on the other hand, sure, politicians can be ruthless, but that is far out. I'm totally thinking it went down like it did. Mistakes have been made. Maybe people are trying to cover up some mistakes. That is why there's some certain things that are a bit unclear. But most of these conspiracy 9/11 videos that they claim to prove something. For example, I'm just picking the 9/11 here because it's one of the most common examples for that, are claiming to have found unbreakable proof, that something went down there. And they present all kinds of facts and physical facts, and they present it in a way that it seems it is rock solid, professor so-and-so, doctor this and that. And most of the time, if you then really look carefully and do your own research about what is claimed there, you will find out BS. They're trying to fool you. So, I'm not taking a stand here and saying this is true and this is true. I know the ultimate truth. But what I want to say is, make sure before you, listen to stuff like that and really, do your own research. Look up who they are quoting, and don't just take it for granted. Sometimes they say, okay, we are quoting this and that person and whatnot. And then you actually look it up and you see that it's a plain lie. This person never said this. It is not a quote. It's just made up to make it look more legit. And this is we're dumping it on the floor, but still it works. This is an old trick media uses, or statistics, statistics. Same. They present you crazy statistics and say 80% of the people have said this and this is true and blah blah blah, and then you see, okay, how many people did they actually ask? Oh, 10? And they're all members of the NRA, for example, when it's about weapon rights or whatever. And, that is, the data is can be corrupted. They don't lie to you. They say 80% said it, but yeah, if you ask only 10 people, that's definitely not representative. So the number needs to be higher. So yeah, um, this is one thing. Not want to jump on the conspiracy theory. There's no proof yet that this guy was, somehow um, executed, but you never know. Russian oligarchs, many of them made their money back in the days when the Iron Curtain came down. Back in the 90s, and there was a few years of chaos, and many of them took a chance to make money. And to be able to make money, you had to arrange with a lot of people. I'm not saying that they all work together. Oop! Oh, I'm in the TeamSpeak still. I need to get out of there. One sec. One sec. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, should be gone now. User left your channel. User left your channel. So, not saying that all Russian oligarchs are kind of mobsters, but I'm pretty sure you had to arrange with these guys. You know. So you never know what ties they had. What connections, what business they were doing. Of course, he was a critic of the Kremlin, but who knows. So we will see. Maybe they figure it out. What would you guys say if it was true? If it actually was true. Did we? Yeah, the cows are fed now. Let's get this stuff going here. So, I would, if it really would be true, I would say, man, ooh, hey. That was a bit wonky here. Then I would really say, man, that can't happen. Then somebody must be punished for it. This is pretty crazy if you think about it. Somebody just walks into your country, goes there and eliminates a person using freaking plutonium or whatever, which is a scandal and it's at itself alone. You know, how does he dare handling plutonium around my country? He could something could drop, poison half of the population, drops in some kind of a river or what. You know what I mean? So if it's true, then somebody must say something. But then there's this weird stuff with politics. You cannot really speak your mind or speak the truth. Then there's ties and connections with Russia. Who knows what investments there are and deals, with um, oil and things. So you would have to suck it or what, and just say, okay, well, it's all right. You come to my country and poison whoever you want. We have good business ties. And that is sometimes really frustrating. I'm just using this example right now, not talking about Russia like that in general, but you know what I mean. So, really bizarre. Well, guys, there is proof, or obviously there is proof that it happened. Just like that. Back in 2006, there was a guy, his name was, I think, Litvinenko, if I remember correctly. I think he was a former agent, and he got killed in London using plutonium, poisoning him. And the British Secret Service, has proved that it actually happened. They found, or the commission who was looking into it, proved that it actually really happened. So you have to imagine that. Somebody just goes there and does it out of political interest, and it kind of gets tolerated. I've never seen, like, I don't know, something or somebody being punished for it. No institution being called out, nothing. It just happened, the whole world knows, and we are forced to kind of, yeah, stand aside, and just look. Let me see, how much water do we have? We might have to go and fill up a bit. Yeah, we could do that. It's right over to the stream. Be somewhere there in the middle. So yeah, and you sometimes really think, what the heck, you know? Um, just can't be true that it really works out like that. But that is also a reality in our world. You guys know, I also tend to talk about historical events and things like that. And of course, here in Germany, that was done as well. Not that I know of in the later history of our country now, but back in the days of the Nazis, of course, there was also a strong secret service, the Gestapo. And in the German Democratic Republic, up until the 90s, the Stasi, they were also not, somebody to joke with. They definitely killed people that were opposing. Why does it always do that? Now we can back out. They were also killing people that were opposing the government and criticizing the dictatorship there. Happened on a daily basis. There was proof found, for example. Imagine that. So cruel, so devious. They were trying to cause cancer in people by exposing them to concentrated radiation. And they did that, they had prisoners, and there were some interrogation rooms where they had basically pointed um, X-ray devices at the testicles and even our brain or head area of the guys that were like interviewing, to cause in the long run cause cancer for them. If you imagine that, it's true. It's a fact. They found the machines they used for it, and they found the interrogation setups and all kinds of things. Um, they also had, that is also interesting. I don't know if you guys know about it. We should put more food in, I guess. Um, they also had areas if somebody was like not working with the system, just not doing what they were saying. They were sending you to so-called educational camps, where you've been forced to go to, and they would really put the hardcore propaganda on you to really make you buy in and say, okay, I fully support the communist idea there, and so on. Right, we need to get a little bit more. So it was crazy. Even for example, in the NVA, that was the army of the German Democratic Republic, they had special, for soldiers, everybody had to go to the army, I think, for 3 years. And for soldiers that didn't really work, they had a special unit that had the political education there to really, make people kind of agree to everything and not being critical about anything and so on. Pretty crazy. These methods are used all over the world. Um, you know, Abductions happening. Also, back in the days when the terrorist threat hype was at its max and everybody who looked Arab was almost considered to be terrorists, which was completely ridiculous. There were people abducted from Germany by the FBI and brought to some kind of secret prisons outside in Afghanistan and stuff. You have to imagine that. There's proof for that. There's this one guy. It's proven that they just took him, and he was not guilty at all. Just took him, and he was held captive for I don't know how long, and he never got any sorry for it, nor did he get any. His life is ruined. Just a normal dude. And if you think about that, that's pretty ridiculous. And then I'm pretty sure, if you are stuck inside this or in such a situation, you feel really alone and helpless because people see it, they might want to help, but how would you help? You could just try to throw over the government or whatever. Normally nobody gets called out for that or punished, and sometimes you really think a weird, strange place here. how things develop. And that is, of course, where a lot of the fear comes from, and a lot of conspiracy theories always have their oop, oh, it worked. Where a lot of the conspiracy theories also originate from, because then the conspiracy theories take such things to the extreme, because things like that are not not happening on a daily basis. I think there are really crazy means like eliminating people like that or something is really used not by every government on the world. You know what I mean? Um, I'm pretty sure, but I can never be 100% sure. But I'm pretty sure the German Secret Service, the BND, it's called Bundesnachrichtendienst, don't have like a special force elimination team, going about and killing everybody who is criticizing Germany or something. I doubt that would happen. And I think there's more countries who have a little bit of a softer policy with that. But of course, propaganda would happen and all the other stuff. That's for sure. But I don't think West Germany really has an elimination squad. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, and I'm on their death list now because I talk about it. But I doubt it. So yeah, when you have then conspiracy theories, they take it to the next level. And what I found about them, they often use the same methods as secret services, the so-called mis or disinformation, where they present some facts, um, making things look super legit, quoting Professor Dr. So-and-so, he said this and that, and then when you just take and say, okay, they will probably not just lie and quote somebody, and he will never have said that. If they quote him, it must be true. And there is where the mistake happens. Actually, if you look at some conspiracy theory videos and things like that, and then really check, okay, they quote this and this guy, and then you check, when did he say that, and you find out, whoops, he actually really never said that. And they just went there and straight out lied to me. That happens. Not saying that all conspiracy theories are completely wrong or whatever, but most likely the truth is somewhere in the middle. Some guys who did something want to hide stuff, some guys who want to reveal it, want to reveal everything, and maybe exaggerate a bit, and then in the middle there lies the truth. For us, the truth lies within our tomato crop for now. I wonder how much money we're making with that stuff. And I wonder if the cows are going. Let me quickly check. Oops, I skipped it. Yep, 100%. Mixed ratio, all good. Straw in there. Let's buy some more cows. You wanted to do that. Buying. We have 1,000 sheep still, look at that. Visited them in a while. Must be rioting. I even don't dare to go there. I'm afraid there's like killer sheep all over the place running around. They turned into man-eaters because they didn't get any food. No grass at all. I think there's also a limit. We will never see 1,000 or whatever cows in here. That's quite a bunch. All belong to us. We should name him. Betsy 2, Betsy 3. Awesome. You know, in German, how the parts of a cow are called. The horns. Stand still, I want to demonstrate something, Betsy 8. Oh well, we pick another one. Okay, you. The horns of the cow is called Hörner. Or, if it's a single horn, ein Horn. So, really similar. The tail in German is called ein Schwanz. With a cow, you could also say ein Schweif, eventually. If it's like a really long and bushy tail, like horses have. And then, down there, we have the Euter, where the milk comes out, that you call Euter. And the small nipples, they are called Zitzen. Yeah. What else? Oh yeah, hooves. Hooves. Those are Hufe. And cows are Paarhufe. That's the animal type, you know. And this cow is fed. What else do we have with the cow? Die Ohren, the ears. Yeah, flap your ears. Die Augen, the eyes. The nose, die Nase. Der Mund, the mouth. And that is the butt. And that is called, a nice word would be der Hintern. That would be something you would say, you know, which is not, or something more cute would be po-po, you would say. It's a poo-poo, actually, if you would translate it into English. Yeah. Po-po. Yeah. And, yeah, the bad word. No, I'm not going to teach you that. What else? Is there anything else a cow has? Oh, yeah. Like the hide, right? That would be die Haut, or the fur, das Fell. Like if you have hair on there, right? Furry. Anything else we didn't mention? No, I think that's it. And that all makes steak, which is the same word in German as well. I wished my cows would produce more manure. So we could run more greenhouses, you know what I mean? How many cows do I need? Okay, let's see, let's placeable objects. We have the tomatoes, lettuce, and herbs. Does it all work the same? Yeah. Let's get lettuce. By the cow thing was, let me think. Whoa, here. I found it real quick. Should put them all next to each other so we can easily fill them up. Whoop, got it. Let's check it out. Lettuce, lettuce, lettuce. Need to fill some water in. Ah, looks a bit different. Cool. Cool. Refill greenhouse. Fill it up. Good job. Now get some manure. Dump it in there. Cool, guys. Oh, dang it. Cool, guys. Poof, crashes into greenhouse. All gone. Thank God we have no real physics in this game. Okay. Cows, give me the manure. I need it. Do your thing. That's what I feed you for. The milk, but mainly that manure so we can grow stuff. Come on, give it. Lazy cows. How many do you need? I mean, The food. Let's look at the food. It will last for quite a while, I assume. Let's speed up the time a bit and see how the food situation develops. Look at all the liquid manure. I'm afraid the tank will explode. Liquid manure everywhere. Manure is building up. 277 it says there. See how fast it gets used up in here. Gone. What? Let's grab some more. Gone? Seriously? Slowing down time again. That was not cool. That one shovel just disappeared in there. I want to fill it up one more time so we can have a look how it looks in there. Slow, slow. We tipped over twice this episode. We need to control ourselves, restrain ourselves from speeding. Give me that. Scoop it up. Scoop it up. All of it. There we go. How much? 555. Alright. What is the milk? 2,200. Food. Didn't really change much. Weird cows. Alright, let's try. If we drop it on the floor, what is it with it? It obviously has what it needs. Pick that up. There's lettuce. Salat. Kopfsalat, you would call that in German. Oh yeah. Always use your lettuce. Your Kopf. Whatever. I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. We're expanding the empire. Next time we need to get another greenhouse. Keep on feeding these cows here. And then maybe we can also do a nice shopping thing again and buy this super expensive tractor just to have it and pose a bit with it and drive through the city. So keep your eyes and ears open. Don't miss the next episode. And use your horns to hit the like button. Did that work? See you next time, guys.